Now streaming live at volume.com if you want to take a peek inside the studio and wave to Zach Seabaugh, who joins us.
Hi.
Hello.
Zach, how are you, man? Welcome.
I'm great. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, our newly announced local artist of the week. That was part of the 615. Lightning Casey made that announcement. Actually played the song this morning.
Amazing.
Sounding great. And,
love that song.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Great
job.
And did you kind of give us a little insight off the air that we can share on air?
Yeah, so I've been on tour a little over a month now, and we recorded a live version of Christmas Lights.
Okay.
It was live in Atlanta, and it'll be out next week.
Nice.
So,
Nice. Always fun to put out a little bit, maybe a different version of a tune, or give that, good live recording with that live energy is always fun.
Yeah, we did a live in Denver project, so we did like 4 or 5 songs there, and I love, when my favorite artists release live versions. I think it's a fun way to listen to the song. So I'm excited to be doing that with my own music.
Definitely, yeah. Zach joining us here in studio again. Got a show coming up on Friday night out at on the Row 1 stage at Cannery Hall. Have you been out to Cannery since the kind of the reopening and checked out the venues?
It was my first time, actually. My buddy Chance Pena had a show there.
Yeah.
Went out and saw him, and it's crazy. I'm back and getting to play. It's my first headline show in Nashville. And
It's a little overwhelming.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
I remember the first time being able to play your song and being like, "This song is titled Christmas Lights. Is this right?"
I know, weird.
And then hearing it, it's like I totally get that. I mean, I've had many a Christmas tree that I haven't taken down.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
What is it?
We did kind of allude to that early when we played the song.
Yes.
Earlier in the show. How much of that is anecdotal? Are these like if we swing by your place, are we going to see Christmas?
I'm not. No, they're officially down. But
Okay.
I have a roommate, and his favorite holiday is Christmas, and that thing is up there at least a couple months into the new year.
It's like February, so you start putting the hearts up, and it's like a Valentine's tree now, kind of thing.
Exactly. multiple holidays.
And of course, with the song and being able to hear it in the whole storyline, was that inspired by something where you just like?
I had a bunch of friends of mine. We were down at a beach house in South Alabama, and we were writing a bunch of songs, and we were jokingly playing the song, and we were down on the beach, and it was pitch dark, and that's where we wrote the song, and we were just laughing about how funny it is to be lonely and single, and that's how we wrote Christmas Lights.
So it was like a writing camp that you guys put together?
Yeah, it was a writing camp.
Okay, awesome.
That's what we call it. It was a big fun vacation for a lot of us. But yeah, we got the song, and I've been singing it ever since.
Nice. Right on. Brought the guitar with. Going to play a couple for us this morning, right?
Yeah.
You going to play?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll throw Christmas Lights in there.
Okay.
I'm going to do a new version of it. It'll be a more like broken down version.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, Zach Seabaugh live here on Lightning 100 and streaming at volume.com.
Season after season, we never found a rhyme for all your reasons. Bleeding, but you don't see it. My heart against my head, internal treason. And you kissed me one night, you never thought twice. Now I'm a punchline, at least it means I'm something to you. I'm so sick and tired of following a lot of stars that already died. Might have chasing anything that shines, babe. You're so unaware, and it's not your fault. You don't care, it's like leaving up my Christmas lights in June. It's embarrassing how long I'll wait for you. So you go, knowing I'll follow. With a little bit of hope you leave me for tomorrow. And it's a sharp pill, it's hard to swallow. But But if it helps take off the edge and fill the hollow, hole inside my chest is shaped like you. Although one fits the most, so what's the use? So I'm so sick and tired of follow and the light of stars that already died. About us chasing anything that shines, babe. You're so unaware, and it's not your fault. You don't care. It's like leaving up my Christmas lights in June. It's embarrassing how long I wait for you. Oh, it's embarrassing how long I wait for you.
I so had to hold back from singing along, but Zach Seabaugh here with Christmas lights in the studio, and I'm excited about that live version now because I feel like, just like you described, it sound, you and your buddies at this writing camp. Was it like, it wasn't even around a bonfire or anything? You're just out in the dark on an ocean?
Yeah,
Were you at the ocean?
we started in the house and then went down to the beach, and it was so goofy. And the actual recording, we recorded that night, and so it's weird sitting here playing just acoustic because
I could see you're like smiling, almost reminiscing, this moments.
It's a great memory. I'll never forget it. But it was 7 guys just shouting at the top of their lungs on the beach, singing the song, and so. Oh,
man. I love that so much because, Jay and I get to be here and feel your energy through it, but it sounds like such a perfect camp song that you would get all your friends to just be. We've all been there. We've all been waiting for that person. Like, what the heck is your problem? I'm right here.
Yeah.
It's been since Christmas. Why won't you commit? It's been 6 months. Let's go. Yeah. So, but it's nice to just be able to how do I say this? To connect with music that. Everybody gets to share that story. So
yeah, it's actually, you listen to the lyrics, it's pretty sad of a story.
It is. It's melancholy.
But to be with a bunch of friends singing the song the way that it's meant to be sung, happy and fun and free, it makes it a little bit more lighthearted of a message, and we're all here together. It's gonna be all right.
And everybody can sing along.
Yeah.
I want to sing that song. I'm gonna have to learn it so I can sing it at campfires and be like, you guys lonely? Me too. Let's
there you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Zach Seabaugh joining us here in the Volume.com studio. And yes, we are streaming at Volume.com live here on Lightning 100. And you can see Zach live this Friday night on the Row 1 stage out at Cannery Hall. It is an 18 and over show. Grab your tickets over at canneryhall.com. So Christmas Lights one from the debut, which you released last fall. Correct. Yep. And you mentioned Chance Pena, who we play here on Lightning 100 as well. We've had him on the show. Did you guys kind of decide to work together, or were you guys already friends? Because you had mentioned, too, that you're originally from Georgia and went to MTSU. It's always either Belmont or MTSU, right?
Yeah, shout out MTSU.
There you go.
Shout out.
Blue Raiders, what's up? So did you meet Chance? Did you guys become friends and then work together, or did somebody suggest, hey, maybe you guys should get together and write? How did that kind of relationship come together? Because he helped produce your album as well, right?
I actually met Chance. I think he was 15 and I was 16.
Stop.
Yeah, and then
Cute.
I came to Nashville, and he came here a couple times for writing camps, but he was living in LA and he's from Texas, and we crossed paths again. A couple years later, he started putting out his music, and I was starting to write kind of the music I'm doing now. And eventually, we were just flying back and forth to each other, hanging out, writing a bunch of songs. And we wrote Slingshot together out at his place in LA. I just got done on a backpacking trip with my brother-in-law, and I was just on cloud 9 with life, and came down the mountain, and we wrote Slingshot looking at the sunset. And Chance is a great friend of mine, and I'm excited everything he's got going on in his world. I'm excited for him.
You said you had 7 writers on Christmas Lights?
I don't know the exact number.
Not everybody got a point. There were 7 guys there.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, another artist named Knox, a great friend of mine. He was out there. Spencer Jordan. A bunch of us. We were just down there hanging out,
Some good shout-outs.
we were just all in the room, just
Having
Just
a
chilling,
good
right?
time.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
love it.
It's every artist has got a "You're So Nashville" if you know. Everybody's
Yeah.
got one of those stories. So
And it's always great to hear like you guys grew up together because I think sometimes in this industry people are trying to chase,
Yeah.
and not just attract. And it's your paths got to cross in such a beautiful way, and now we all get to enjoy it. So I think that's really great.
And I love Nashville because it's always important, especially for me. I started writing songs because of co-writing and walking into these rooms with people I don't know, and you never know what's going to come of it. But there's something really special about getting your friends together and really just hanging out, and then the song naturally kind of comes out of that. It's a blast, and it's funny because when we were doing that retreat, it was the beginning of us putting out music, and now it's really hard for us to all get in the same room at the same time. So I'm grateful for the time we had, especially writing this song, because every night I get up on stage and get to sing it, and
Yeah.
I think of them every time. They're great people.
Precious.
very cool.
I love it.
Lisa, you getting verklempt?
I'm getting verklempt. Because it's a beautiful thing. It's
It
a very
is.
vulnerable spot. I think people don't realize that all the time, because you're sharing stories in the midst of it. You're getting to know each other very deeply, very quickly.
Yeah.
And so and those relationships they don't end, and that's why we get to do music. And here you are.
That's right. Zach Seabaugh here in the Volume.com studio. Again, got a show coming up Friday night, row 1 stage out at Cannery Hall. There are tickets available. It's an 18 and over show. CanneryHall.com to get your tickets. So we can play another
I
one
want
for
to hear
us,
another
right?
one.
Yeah. I'll actually I'll do that song that Chance and I worked up together.
Sweet.
It's one of my favorite artists is Jack Johnson. That's how I kind of got into writing the music I do now. And when you listen to the song on the record, it's very pop and has all these cool drums and 808s and stuff. But we wrote it how I'm gonna play it, just real acoustic. And I haven't had the chance to play it like this before.
Oh, man. And not
Exclusive.
never scared to do it live on the air. We've got Zach Seabaugh here in the Volume.com studio with a live version of Slingshot.
All right, here we go. I've been feeling kinda lonely. Maybe I need someone to hold me. I don't wanna bother, but what are you doing tonight? It's always best when I'm next to you, sipping wine, getting high, doing nothing with you. Soon as you walk in the room, you make me feel alright. So slingshot, take me from the bottom to the top. Girl, you make me feel wild. And happy is when you're around. You make me feel alright. Oh my, life is better higher, close to the light. Oh, the world shines brighter. I feel a little lighter. Well, I feel like I could explode away. Whenever you're with me, my worries fade. You got me high and I ain't coming down. Overcomplicating seems to get the best of me sometimes. But you make me feel alright. So slingshot, take me from the bottom to the top. Girl, you make me feel wild. And happy is when you're around. And oh my, life is better higher, close to the light. Oh, the world shines brighter. I feel a little lighter. We're all this way I've never felt before. Hands to the sky and good vibes in store. I'll sing out loud. I don't wanna come down. Don't wanna lose this feeling I found. Oh, this way I've never felt before. Hands to the sky and good vibes in store. I'll sing out loud. I don't wanna come down. Don't wanna lose this feeling I found. So slingshot, take me from the bottom to the top. Girl, you make me feel wild. And happy is when you're around. Oh my, life is better higher, close to the light. Oh, the world shines brighter. I feel a little lighter.
I definitely hear the Jack Johnson influence there. 100%. I
Very
love that.
much so.
I
Very
love
much
it.
so.
Zach Seabaugh is here. Right? He's right there.
Yeah, he's
It's
right
so
there.
exciting. No, I appreciate that so much. I'm from Santa Barbara, so I
Okay,
actually
great.
used to help his wife grade papers.
No way.
And I met her like as a random job, and she was like, my husband is playing at UCSB, and so we all went. It's like youth group kids, and we were like, oh, your husband's really cool. And next thing you know,
That's crazy.
he's Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see you do this and having my little tiny experience of being in the room when he's just like, okay, I'm going to play this next song.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy.
And I feel like, I mean, I'm excited for your career and things that are happening because already it's moving and you're headlining for Cannery, which you had said that's kind of like your first time doing that. So
Yeah.
And it's the Cannery. So
Yeah, great room. I'm excited to be there and for everybody to have a good time.
Absolutely, yeah. And
Have a party.
As we mentioned, there are still tickets available. It is an 18 and over show. If you head over to canneryhall.com, you'll see it right there on the front page. Again, Zach going to be taking the stage at, the show started at 8 o'clock this Friday on the row 1 stage out at Cannery Hall. Learn more about Zach at ZachSeabaugh.com. So, and again, I was reading MTSU. You were studying music business.
I was.
Did you see it through and graduate, or did you kind of find that you
didn't need to.
Well, no, you wanted to
want to.
learn about the business side of it, but then you really leaned into the artist side of it. Did you graduate from MTSU?
I did, yeah.
All right.
I graduated in the height of COVID, and it's
okay.
where I met my manager. We were classmates together, and a lot of friends that are killing it in the industry now. And,
Yeah.
I'm grateful for my time there. I think it helped my parents a little bit of like, yeah, I'm gonna go to college, but go to college 2 days a week, and the rest of the time I was running around up here writing songs. And no, it's great. It taught me a lot, and shout out MTSU.
I love the parent comment. I went to school also for radio and concert management and communications, and they did not like it for a long. They were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm touring the world with artists." They're like, "But how does that go with your college degree?" And you're like, well, "It just works out that way." It's the people. It's the people you meet and the lessons you learn along the way. So
holiday dinners are really interesting for me because I go home and they're like, "What do you do? What do you do?"
Why? How does that work?
The classic, I sell songs or whatever people think we do up here. No, it's fun. I have a supportive family, and they're happy for me. They'll be here on Friday for the show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have a show, like a hometown show?
Yeah, we
coming up?
played Atlanta a couple weeks ago.
Atlanta, that's right. Okay.
And it was good to be home. It was kind of the middle point of the tour. So I was able to get some real good sleep being home, and
definitely, and also maybe a little bit less nervous that we've played a few gigs, we're kind of in the groove of it, and it's like
exactly,
hit it mid stride. So you got to put your best foot forward for the family.
It was great. It was a fun show. Friends and family were all there, and Nashville with how long I've been here now, it's going to be another hometown show for me. So
right on.
So
been here
cool.
almost 10 years, right?
Yeah,
almost.
Okay. I started coming here when I was 17, so I drive up a week at a time, and it's crazy how fast the time is flying.
It really
but I'm
is.
still here. I'm still doing it, and I'm grateful.
And he's going on beaches and writing songs with his friends.
Yeah,
that's right. And we're grateful that you had time to come in this morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
I
here,
can't thank you guys enough. This has been a lot of fun.
Come
Right
again. Write more songs. I mean, you're writing more songs, but come back in with them.
I'll be back for sure.
That's right. Again, in the meantime, grab those tickets over at canneryhall.com for the show coming up this Friday night, and learn more about Zach and get that debut album that came out last fall at ZachSeabaugh.com. And that's going to put a wrap on a Tuesday edition of Lightning in the Morning. We thank you for joining us. Stephanie's going to take over at the top of the hour. Lisa and I back in tomorrow morning.
Good night.
Enjoy your day.